Hi everybody, it's Rebecca from La Costa Crystals. I'm here to open up another bag of crystals that I received. It's my third video on YouTube. We're gonna unbox this bag. This is gonna be some ocean jasper. It's got a lot of green in it, I noticed. So we're just gonna go through this bag real quickly so I can show you what I'm going to be listing on my Etsy shop. Alright, so like I said, lots of greens, lots of blues, lots of patterns. Gorgeous. Look at that. That's lovely. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. Okay. I'm always blown away by what comes out of these bags, especially for ocean jasper, because the variables are many. And, oh, look at that. Now that's some beautiful coloration. Okay, let me get these out and then we'll look at each of them. We'll do a short review of each of the crystals. I guess there's probably about 15 in here maybe. I'm only going to do one bag today just to make a shorter video. All right, so let's start with the perimeter here. So we'll bring in this one. This one is gorgeous. You can see the size that it is, how it fits on my hand there. We have some beautiful, I wouldn't say that's lavender, because technically lavender is a dark purple, whereas this is a very light sort of purple. So maybe a lilac would be a better description. Got some greens there, got some whites. Again, looks like a seacoast in a sense. Like a terrain, like some, you know, sort of coastal terrain right there. Gorgeous. I love this one. And again, I don't see this shade very often, this purple shade, so very nice. Here's another beauty. This is absolutely probably one of my favorites for sure that I've ever seen, just because of the pattern of the color. You know, how it's situated like that. It's going to be green, white, cream, olive. Down here is some lilac, sort of light lilac, some oranges in here. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this one. All right. Now, this one is very unusual. It looks like someone had some fun with some spray paint. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, I know it's not, but look at that. It looks just like someone spray painted these colors on here, you know? I say spray paint because it's kind of misty, kind of a misty coloration. It kind of bleeds over like that, like a spray paint would do. Gorgeous. Beautiful. This one looks like the water, the beach, another strip of something, and then more land over here. That's what it looks like to me. Beautiful. All right, so this one's interesting because of how the pattern is too. On this one, lots of defined lines here of the crystal and how the colors situated themselves over time. And then you go, how long did it take for this thing to be created? I don't know. I would imagine millennia. I don't think the camera's probably picking this up. There's a little line here of very flashy crystal matter. Shiny, flashy crystals right there. This one is really cool too because it's flat. on the side here, on this side. So you hold it and it fits like right there, just situated right there. Beautiful. We'll go to this larger piece. This is a hefty piece. And again, looks so like the typical ocean jasper sort of look about it, which if you don't know anything about ocean jasper, the name comes from the fact that it appears as if there's a coastline with water with bubbles. Water bubbles or surf. That's where it gets its name. And so this is a pretty typical sort of piece of ocean jasper, which is, you know, the name is well suited for this crystal because it does look exactly like a seacoast to me. All right, and then we're going to jump down to a smaller piece here. This has a lot of watercolors going on. It's got blues, greens, whites, kind of a pastel-y coloration. Small, perfect for the pocket. Pocket stone, worry stone. Not technically a worry stone because it doesn't have the man-made indentation going on. But these are called palm stones, pocket stones, worry stones. Because they're meant to be held, meant to be carried, meant to put in your pocket. Kind of again, I said last time, like an old-fashioned fidget toy. Beautiful. All right, and then we'll go to this one. So this one looks to me like a map. Like here's Greenland, here's some ocean, here's another piece of land here. And then this side is the rest of Greenland. That's what it looks like. Looks like a map. Water and land. This one's a nice size too. Perfect. Very smooth. Yeah, the smoothness on these is stellar. Grade A smooth stones here. All right, then we're going to go to this really unusual one. Absolutely gorgeous. Many, many colors. We have lots of greens, teals, aquas. We got burgundies, pinks, purpley colors. We have a little tiny bit of druzy. I don't even know if you'd call that druzy. It's just some crystal that's right here on the outside. If the camera's picking that up. Over here, little tiny druzy pocket there. Oh yes, the crystals are flashing inside the color. Probably not picking that up on the camera, but it's there. Little microscopic-y sort of crystals flashing in the light there. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. Look at that. Love that. All right, and we're going to move on to this other flat stone. This one is like bifurcated here. It almost looks like, you know, mechanical. Something mechanical made it, because look at the bifurcation. There's like a line separating the quadrants. So you have quadrants, a line here that comes over to this side with the colors on either side. If you like dark green, this is gorgeous. It's beautiful dark green colors here with some pinky burgundies over here, some creams and whites, a little bit of purpley, flat, perfect. Perfect for sitting on your desk or in a bowl of some sort. Gorgeous. All right, here is another one. This one looks like a night sky almost, except for it's green. But it looks like all these little speckles here are stars in a night sky. If you can see that. Blue, green, olive, white, a little bit of a rusty orange there. And for the size, you can see fits perfectly in your palm. here, another one that looks similar to a devised Easter egg. As far as, you know, it's got the stripes on it. Little druzy pocket there. I don't actually see any druzy in there, so that's just a naturally formed opening there. Look at that blue, like a denim blue up top. Flat. Again, I love the flat ones. I love all of them, but you love them for different reasons. I love the round ones because they're round. I love the flat ones because they're flat. Here's a little one. Oh, this one's gorgeous. This one has deep colors. So we'll start here. Teals, blues, aquas, dark greens, and then you have these threads of kind of a burgundy, maroon, purpley sort of color running through. And then if you turn it, it's more of the purpley color. Whereas this side is more of the green. This one is more of the purpley burgundy sort of colors. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece just because of these colors. You know? And the size, again. I love the big ones because they're big. I love the small ones because they're small. This is perfect for your hand. Beautiful. All right, and let's see what we got left here. We have this one. This one is if you like the Atlantic Ocean, you like ocean colors, darks. This is going to be like a dark ocean sort of color. It's got a tiny little window there. This one, yeah, if you like the blues and the teals and the greens, this is a beautiful one for you. Oh, there's some little crystal going on there. Crystal flash as well. And then you have that pocket. Beautiful, beautiful. I get so excited. This is probably the most unusual one in this bunch. Just because of the patterns. Flecks of colors, all kinds. There's probably 30 to 40 different colors in this thing, and I am not exaggerating in the least. There are variations of yellow, green, purple, blue, white, orange, cream. All different shades of these colors are going on here. The background, I would say, if you were to paint something, you would background this with a speckled blue and gray, and then start adding in the greens and all the other colors. But the whole thing starts off with kind of this gray, blue, speckled color. Gorgeous. Okay, we have this one left. This one's really cool because of the lines. I would say this is got the watercolor look, like someone painted this with watercolors and added some lines here. You know, they painted it in layers, lines, lateral lines, latitude lines, whatever you want to call it. Really cool. But like if you see here, this looks like a watercolor portion of color right here that's bleeding into the other colors. This is kind of flat. I would say mostly flat on this side. It's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I think I have covered all of these. Maybe. Yeah, I think I have. I think I've went over all of these. So, I sell these in my Etsy shop, which is called La Costa Crystals. If you want to come by and visit, I do have a Halloween discount going on. If you use the discount code BOO15, that's BOO 15, you'll get 15% off of your order. But I hope that you do come visit my Etsy shop, and I hope that if I don't see you before Halloween, that you have a happy Halloween coming up soon, have a great work week, everybody, and thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you subscribe to my channel, my brand new channel. I hope you like this video and share it. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.